Yo, talk to me about this lawsuit with Danny's brother, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, man, I don't know nothing about it, man.
Dude threatened you on the internet.
Yeah, I don't see that going well for the man. You know what I'm saying?
And then approached you after he threatened you. I just don't understand
threatening me on camera with all the different,
I just don't know why you would sue somebody after that. Like it
just don't make sense. You're gonna have to pay them lawyer fees, my boy. They gonna make you pay them too. He ain't making me pay them.
That shit's crazy. It makes zero sense.
Zero. That's gonna be the easiest case I've never had to beat.
What about you and Youngboy, man? You guys dropped an underrated project. Shout out to him. He actually, I mean, I think they said he might be out in like a year and a half.
Right. I'm glad that worked out in that way. You know what I'm saying?
But you guys dropped a project that again, very slept on. I feel like it kind of, people who knew, and I knew you guys worked direct to radio, I think, but it was a great body of work. How did that album end up coming to be? And you guys are both kind of controversial in your own way. So
yeah, I've been a fan of bruh music, man. Like bruh, musically, that nigga, it ain't too many, that young nigga there. He a bad motherfucker when it come to music. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, one of the handful of people that I do listen to. Anyways, you get what I'm saying? So
as a fan.
Yeah. I love bro music. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the handful of people like that I listen to anyway. So when the stars aligned and the opportunity presented itself, we went to cook up and we just did all them shits in like 2 days. It's funny you mentioned it. I was in a store in Vegas the other day and they was playing like you come in the stores, motherfuckers put your song on and shit. But it's the songs they was playing, and then they played one off of that. I got a lot of music like that, bro. I be in random places, and motherfuckers will get to playing them, and I be like, damn, like that's like that. Yeah. So and different music it'll touch you in a different way at a different time or whatever. So, shout out to bro. We really, and then we had to do that a certain way. You know what I mean? With like the restrictions of like his probation and shit at the time. So
yeah, I went up to his house, and they had to like run a background check on me,
all type of shit.
His probation officer called me because I had a charge from like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, and he like grilled me like, yo, what was this about? Like I lied to a cop,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, man, I was like fucking 23.
Yeah, what you do?
I just lied to a cop.
Oh, okay.
But I got arrested for giving misinformation to a police officer, and the cop was a dick, so I fucking spent the night in jail.
That's fucked up.
And then I ended up just pleading guilty because I was moving to Tampa to do radio. Mm-hmm. So if I was gonna stay back and fight it, but it was like like a mystery.
Yeah, that's cool.
It wasn't worth it. But no, it was crazy because I'm like, damn, like we both went up there and it was like, bro, you pull up to the gate, this motherfuckers outside looking like Call of Duty soldiers out. It was,
got to have it together.
Got to have it together, man. 100%. Yo, talk to me about like, I think it's dope that you're kind of like, when you get on the other side of so much hurt, so much trauma that you've been through, and just bullshit that you've been through, to be able to launch this foundation in your brother's name, I think is really dope. And,
yeah, for sure.
And I heard you tell Charlamagne that you were gonna try to go to therapy because you haven't gone yet.
Yeah, no, I do plan on it 100%.
Like, do you feel like you have PTSD for some of the stuff that you've been through?
Yeah, for sure. Before I ever touched the microphone, before I ever started rapping, for sure. And the world has seen plenty of shit since. You know what I mean? And they did not seen plenty of shit. Like, the shit that the world has seen, that done been under the microscope of the world, and, that shit that didn't happen, that the world don't know about since, we could just say between the last 5 years, it run laps around that shit. Like, it's been going down nonstop with me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's plenty of shit. It's plenty of shit that I can, consider a factor to, me having whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Me being traumatized in whatever way, or just affecting me in my mental or whatever.
Have you ever considered getting a crib outside of Charlotte?
Getting a crib outside of Charlotte? I was about to get a spot out here prior to COVID hitting.
Oh, fuck LA. You don't want to be out here.
No, I don't.
You don't want to be here.
I'm going to be honest. I don't.
This is LA sucks.
Yeah, I got to be somewhere in the South. I got to be somewhere you can have your guns and all that other shit. Like, I can't.
Like maybe Florida or something. You know? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I do. I'm thinking about getting a spot in Miami. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, I really would have left. Only reason why I ain't left was my kids.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't want to be away from my baby. Like, they have to leave and I go to where they going. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't. So that was number one. You get what I'm saying? And just my people, period, But like where I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like I see shit, far more clear. Like just like everything else, like I'ma fuck around, have to be the one to leave. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and pick and choose who I take with me.
I saw you at practice, the Panthers.
Yeah, that was after the game. That wasn't practice. That was after.
Oh, that
the
was
game.
after the game. I saw you on the field though.
Yeah, throwing missiles out there, bitch.
Shout out to how we feel about Bryce Young, man? Is it over for him?
That's fucked up. Right after I'm out there throwing them passes,
They benched him?
my boy. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers like, man, you the reason why they. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear that. Don't.
They could have signed you as like as the backup, man.
Then I saw, bro, the next game. I'm like, but I definitely, when I saw him, I'm like, bro, keep your head up, fight through that shit, get back on that field.
Because Andy Dalton came out and smoked the Raiders, bro. I was at the Raiders game.
My mama was out there. Wonderful. She
I was
flew
like,
the
damn,
base
this don't look good.
Right, I'm like, damn, that ain't it. You want him to have the worst game of his life. Goddamn, after they bench you. That nigga come out there, they win the first game of the season. But shout out to bro, man. And just anybody young and chasing their dream, when you get your opportunity, man, you got to go all out. Fuck that. You got to go all out. But it ain't over. It's far from over. I'm one that could tell you that. So, I ain't one to count nobody out.
You guys have you shouldn't comment on this, but maybe the worst owner in all of sports, respectively.
No comment.
With that being said, you, J. Cole, and I don't know, Steph Curry should try to pull together and buy the Panthers.
Hey, man.
One day.
Right. Wishful thinking.
I mean, I could see you buying a piece of the Hornets, huh?
Yeah, the Hornets, yeah, for sure.
That's
Panthers too. I mean, I'm having great conversations with the Panthers now, by the way, too. Like, we forming a partnership to where they allow me to, impact the organization culturally and shit, which is something I feel like is overdue from any sports team in the city. Like, it makes no sense. They gotta understand that culture plays such a big part in, you know what I'm saying, the fans and just whatever. It's just gonna increase all things. It's gonna make the team more appealing for players to want to come to, all that type of shit. So be having to tell them, like, bro, I can go to another city right now and they gonna roll the red carpet out if I walk in that bitch. Like,
yeah,
my money ain't even gonna be good in there. You get what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
So it ain't no reason why I should.
They should sign you. They should just sign you for a day.
Exactly. It's simple.
Yeah. Even if it's for preseason next year,
it'll work.
Would you go out there and take try to run a drive?
Wait, hold on. You talking about on the Panthers?
Let's say the Panthers sign you.
Nigga ain't about to tackle me out there, bitch, bro.
I'm saying fourth quarter preseason. Nobody cares.
I will.
But they'll kill you. Like, you're a small guy.
I gotta do something else. Like, I can't. But you like quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback.
It got to be shotgun formation.
You got to be shotgun. So
and I'm bombing that bitch.
You could just throw it. Yeah.
I'm bombing that bitch and I'm running the opposite way. Throw that bitch.
Just throw it to Deontay Johnson and get out the way.
They gonna try to just do it like a late hit on me. They're gonna try to set an example.
100%.
And just take the little 15-yard penalty.
Any tour stuff on the way?
Yeah, I definitely plan on getting back out here and going back on tour. I wanted the music to lead. Like, the music, I could have went up with a tour, with an underplay tour, whatever, like right there with the project, or probably like right before I dropped the project. But I opted out of doing it. Like, it ain't something that I want to force. You know what I'm saying? I want to really reintroduce myself to the listeners and the fans and let the music lead everything. You get what I'm saying? And then so we'll be talking about a tour real soon and announcing, you know what I'm saying, the way I'm gonna go out.